This man proposed to this woman 100 times just to marry her. He's Fan Yunfei, the weakest son of the Western Desert Emperor. To help him inherit the throne, his father injected him with powerful demon energy, then threw him into an evil organization. The plan? Defeat the villains with his newfound power, earn the Desert Elders' respect, and secure his right to the throne. But things went south fast. Fan Yunfei was in serious danger, so the Emperor sent his Sand Fox warriors to rescue him. Problem was, the enemy used the Millennium Water Pearl to summon rain, and water is a Sand Fox's worst nightmare. The Emperor was freaking out. Just when things looked hopeless, Li Shuiyang showed up with her Ice Crystal Spear. She saved Fan Yunfei. Looking at his handsome face, she couldn't help herself and dropped her weapon. The enemy immediately snatched the Ice Crystal Spear. Combining the spear with the Millennium Water Pearl, they turned water into ice and attacked. Li Shuiyang shielded Fan Yunfei from the blast. In that critical moment, Fan Yunfei transformed into his Sand Fox form, risking everything to swallow the Water Pearl. Meanwhile, Li Shuiyang grabbed her spear back. Working together, they rescued all the kidnapped victims. The Emperor seized the moment to nominate Fan Yunfei as his heir, but the Desert Elders weren't having it. They claimed Fan Yunfei only succeeded because of Li Shuiyang's help. Unless they got married, he couldn't inherit the throne. So under his father's pressure, Fan Yunfei started proposing to Li Shuiyang, but when he proposed, Li Shuiyang asked why he wanted to marry her. Fan Yunfei had a natural stutter, so before he could answer, his father blurted out it was for the throne. Everyone misunderstood Fan Yunfei's intentions, but only he knew the truth. He'd fallen for her at first sight. After that, every time Fan Yunfei tried to propose, his father would somehow mess it up. He failed 99 times. Every morning he'd set out, and every night Li Shuiyang would freeze him solid with her spear and drag him back. Then came attempt number 100. Fan Yunfei left as usual that morning, but ran into the snake-haired fire princess blocking his path. She was incredibly powerful, but ever since Fan Yunfei swallowed the Water Pearl, his power had grown too. They were evenly matched. The battle raged for a day and a night. Meanwhile, back at camp, Li Shuiyang was actually excited for Fan Yunfei's proposal. Her advisors had told her that only someone who proposed 100 times was worthy of her, so she planned to say yes on his 100th attempt. She and her soldiers waited at the camp entrance until dark, but Fan Yunfei never showed. Worried something had happened, Li Shuiyang secretly went to Sand Lake City where he lived. She wanted to check if he was okay, but at the city gates, she saw Fan Yunfei with his arms around two women. Li Shuiyang immediately hid. Then she heard the most heartbreaking words of her life. Fan Yunfei was trash-talking her, admitting he only proposed for the throne. Before, when the Emperor said these things, she didn't care, but hearing it from Fan Yunfei himself, her heart shattered. What she didn't know was that this Fan Yunfei was actually the Emperor in disguise. The Emperor was using his son's good looks to flirt with women, but it caused this huge misunderstanding. Li Shuiyang cried all the way back to camp. When the real Fan Yunfei finished his battle and arrived, the camp had vanished. Li Shuiyang was gone. Following the lingering scents, he tracked down one of her soldiers. That's when he learned where she went. Heartbroken after returning from Sand Lake City, she decided to challenge the snake-haired fire princess alone, basically on a suicide mission. Just as Li Shuiyang was about to lose everything, Fan Yunfei arrived and saved her. He explained the whole misunderstanding. Once everything was cleared up, Li Shuiyang finally accepted his proposal. They loved each other for 80 years, until Li Shuiyang's human lifespan came to an end.